In a small town surrounded by quiet green hills, there lived a boy named Ethan. He went to the local school, just an ordinary boy like everyone else, playing with friends, listening to birds sing, watching clouds drift across the sky. That was his little world. But there was one thing Ethan really struggled with: studying. No matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't understand his lessons. His classmates often laughed at his mistakes, and that made him feel even worse. Slowly, Ethan began to lose confidence in himself. One afternoon after school had ended, Mr. Harris, the philosophy teacher, was still sitting alone in the classroom. Ethan walked up to him slowly, feeling unsure. In a soft voice, he said, "Sir, I want to talk to you about something." Mr. Harris looked up and smiled. "Of course, Ethan, come sit down. What is it?" Ethan hesitated for a moment, then said quietly, "Sir, I'm really bad at studying. I can't remember anything. I can't focus either. Honestly, I feel hopeless. Could you please give me some advice?" Mr. Harris smiled gently. "You know what, Ethan? You're not the only one. Many students feel the same way. But if you truly want to improve, you can. Let's teach you 5 simple but powerful lessons that can change the way you learn. The first lesson: calm your mind." Mr. Harris handed Ethan a glass bottle filled with muddy water. "What do you see here?" he asked. Ethan replied, "Dirty water, sir." Mr. Harris nodded and set the bottle on his desk. "Let's leave it for a moment," he said. He then instructed Ethan, "Close your eyes and just focus on your breath. Feel the air enter your nose, fill your lungs, and then leave again. Don't think about anything else, just your breathing." After a few minutes, he asked Ethan to open his eyes and look at the bottle again. The mud had settled to the bottom, leaving the water clear. "Our mind is like this water," Mr. Harris explained. "When it's agitated with thoughts, worries, and distractions, we can't see clearly. By focusing on your breath, you calm the mind, allowing your thoughts to settle. A calm mind is a clear mind, ready to learn." The second lesson: focus on the present. "Ethan, when you're studying," Mr. Harris continued, "where is your mind? Are you thinking about the game you played yesterday or the test you have next week?" Ethan looked down, admitting, "Both, sir. My mind wanders everywhere." Mr. Harris smiled kindly. "That's the problem. Learning happens now, in this very moment. If you're dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, you're not truly present with your books. When you study, make a conscious effort to be right here, right now. Focus only on the page in front of you. When your mind drifts, gently bring it back to the task. It's just like focusing on your breath. Focusing on the present moment is a skill you can train." The third lesson: understand, don't just memorize. Mr. Harris picked up a dry sponge from his desk. "Imagine this sponge is your brain," he said, "and this pitcher of water is a lesson." He held the sponge over a bowl and poured water onto it. The sponge quickly absorbed the water, becoming soft and heavy. Your goal isn't just to have the words stick to the surface of your memory, like water droplets on a rock. You want to absorb the knowledge, to truly understand it, so it becomes a part of you. Ask questions. Why does this work? How does this connect to what I already know? When you strive to understand, the information soaks in deeply and you won't forget it so easily. The fourth lesson: break it down into smaller parts. Mr. Harris pointed to a thick history book on the shelf. "Looking at this whole book can feel overwhelming, can't it?" Ethan nodded. "It feels impossible to learn it all." "Exactly," said Mr. Harris. "So don't try to learn the whole book at once. A long journey is completed one step at a time. A big lesson is learned one small piece at a time. If you have a large chapter to study, break it down into smaller sections. Focus on understanding just one section. Once you've mastered that, move to the next. These small victories will build your confidence and make the entire topic much easier to absorb. The fifth lesson: practice regularly. Ethan, do you think a musician becomes great by practicing for 8 hours just once a month? Mr. Harris asked. No, sir, Ethan replied. They practice every day. Precisely, the teacher exclaimed. Learning's the same. It's not about one heroic effort. It's about small, consistent practice. Even spending just 20 minutes a day focused on your studies will make a huge difference over time. Consistency builds a strong foundation, keeps your mind sharp, and makes learning a habit, just like brushing your teeth. Little by little, day by day, you will see a big change. Ethan listened to every word, a spark of hope lighting up in his eyes. For the first time in a long time, he felt that maybe, just maybe, he could do it.